And as the COVID-19 pandemic continues to ravage the country, Health CS Mutahi Kagwe says the enforcement of health regulations that were gazetted in April this year will now be intensified. Under the regulations, failure to wear a mask in public space will cost you either a fine of 20,000 Kenya shillings or imprisonment for 6 months by law. Dorcas Wangira reports.
Masks are considered by health experts globally as the best defense against the SARS-CoV-2 virus, especially in situations where it is difficult to maintain social distancing, so much that in public health regulations, gazetted on the 6th April this year, every person who is in a public place during the restriction period shall maintain a physical distance of no less than 1 meter from the next person and use a proper face mask that must cover the person's mouth and nose. And as penalty by law, a person who commits an offence under this rule shall on conviction be liable to a fine not exceeding 20,000 shillings or to imprisonment for a period not exceeding 6 months or both. Enforcement in March was observed and people wore their masks. Enforcement of this regulation is now a high priority for the government, according to the Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe.
And people have said this to me, that if we start this fining, then all we will be doing is that the police, our enforcement agencies, are going to start demanding that you give them something so that they don't take you to court. I challenge you. I want to see the day when, even when you are wearing a mask, a policeman will ask you for something, TKK.
With many public hospitals being stretched, the Ministry of Health also prescribes home-based care, particularly for asymptomatic patients. Family members are the primary caregivers under this arrangement.
You are going to inconvenience people in your family, and that makes that much more important for us to take care of ourselves.
It is projected that more stringent measures could be enforced when President Kenyatta meets county governors for a crisis summit on Wednesday next week. Dorcas Wangira, Citizen TV, Nairobi.